Ammo filter engaged.
Oh my god, you're so good. Oh my god, you're so good. My game just disconnected.
2 are down. Oh, they're all dead. DC'd, eh?
Yep.
Did it like fully... Jesus. Sorry, buddy. John's got quests to do, bro. Good shit. Hey guys, I just got done playing the Marathon Server Slam for about 40 hours this past weekend, and I actually am surprised that I really enjoy the game. However, I think it's in trouble, and I'm going to tell you why. Alright guys, so after about 40 hours on the Server Slam, I think I have a pretty good grasp on most of the systems in game and have a good perspective to dissect some of the complaints and concerns that I have for Marathon. I want to start off though with the things that I personally do like about Marathon. The gunplay, prime Bungie gunplay. Super punchy, snappy, satisfying to shoot both the enemy runners and AI. The weather systems are great for making a wide variety of visual advantages and disadvantages. While you may start a run in a sunny setting, you could finish the run with heavy rain and fog. And I'd like to add that I love the feature that running in water or rain reduces your heat generation. I love all the different themes that the factions have, giving players something to attach their gameplay identity on, such as if you like using explosives, stick with Mida. If you like using precision rifles, then go with Traxxas. I really like that you can see teammates' bounties and quests, making it easier for teams without mics to communicate and getting questing done together. And I really enjoy the fact that you can fully revive dead teammates. It helps the feeling of going from having all your loot to nothing in this blink of an eye. And rather than having to requeue a new game and replunder and sit in the lobby while you're frustrated, you can have that one survivor, the sole survivor, wait out the winning team and come back to restart your entire run mid-game by reviving your team. And I really like the idea of Rook 2. It's as someone who I loved going into trios solo Warzone. It was, I can't remember the name of the Warzone game mode, but it was the game mode where you can invite people to your team and you could create all the way up to a team of 6. And I would go into the trio lobbies as a solo and ask to be a gun to hire. So this is a dream for players that want to role play, you know, ruin a team's day just by showing up and pretending to be one of the bots, or just go in with a huge backpack for a really quick scavenge. And then of course the music. The music is creepy and moody and it fits the vibe. I like it. But now to the things that I dislike about Marathon. I'm really not a fan of the high TTK. I think the time to kill really nullifies the excitement of getting higher level shields, as knowing most of them will barely make a difference in a gunfight. I also really don't like how they intentionally made everything overly abstract. I understand they were trying to match the art style of how everything's kind of, you know, just Marathon's very spooky, weird, and abstract art style, but I think most of the items that are very generic should have been made to look very obvious as to what they are or what they do. I understand this is just a onboarding experience. As the more game knowledge you get, you'll be able to just look at these things firsthand and know what they are. However, getting rid of these frictions is a big thing that I think this game is going to need to do for its success. I don't like the weapon return system when you drop items for your teammates to give them a bit of a boost and a head start. Bungie, you need to just let the player-driven economy determine the speed at which players progress, and let those players that are way ahead help their new friends catch up to the furthest progressed players. But I think you need to think about the onboarding experience with this one. Which brings me to quests and bounties. I absolutely hate that you can only carry one at a time. And as a long-time Destiny player, I know this is Bungie just trying to throttle your progression. But just let the players grind, man. Let them get multiple things done in one run. Because sometimes you get in, you finish one of your bounties, you fill your bag before the first extractions even pop up, making for a bit of awkward progression in the game. Another problem I have is the size of the maps being so small and having such little amount of named areas, and the fact that there's such a small amount of extraction points on the map. I think Perimeter and Dire Marsh combined should be what they should shoot for as the average map size. I think there's just too much empty space between the named areas, and it creates for these hotspots in PvP, which I know Bungie is going for, but I don't think it's a good thing for the long-term health of the game. There may be even a conversation here to separate into PvP-only lobbies and private questing lobbies. But at that point, I don't understand why you didn't just make a Destiny 3. And this leads into my final point about the game pushing away the casual players. Arc Raiders made the genre popular by casualizing most aspects of extractions. And I think Marathon trying to intentionally go the other direction will be its demise. Creating friction on top of an already frustrating onboarding experience in Marathon is not a good formula for success. And I think this is the final and most important point. Marathon needs to go free to play to have any chance of lasting. It's one thing to charge for $40 and then have free updates, maps, events, and game modes. It's another thing to charge $40 and then ask more money for skins, season passes, DLCs. And as a Destiny player, you know how bad that has gone. And at this time in the gaming market, especially when there's nothing really coming from Marathon innovating in the extraction genre, I think $40 is too much of an ask. And Trials of Osiris Destiny 2 players know that you have to buy the most recent expansion in order to play Trials. And that has not stopped the infestation of cheaters that are still on PC. So that does not give it enough justification alone for a $40 price tag. Some of you say, but Chronic, Arc Raiders is $40 and it did fine. Yes, but you're forgetting. Arc Raiders had word of mouth to carry it. Marathon has word of mouth to bury it. And I really don't think the Marathon ship, the Marathon map that's coming a week from launch, whatever it is, I don't think it's going to be that vaulted glass moment that saves the game. I think making it free to play would. But only time will truly tell. And with the game dropping Thursday, we'll see if any of my concerns have come true and if Bungie addresses them. Either way, I just want to thank you all for making it to the end of the video. If you're still here and you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. I've been Canadian Chronic. Egg sandwich time.